Let's see if it just remembered. Hopefully it remembered. It did remember.
Someone's like, what do you run in the extra deck? It's like rank 4s and rank 8s.
You could do nothing, I guess, and you could do like a ritual build with...
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, and no.
Yes. Alright guys, welcome to the live stream. Today we're going to be looking at Dave's new deck, because basically he's getting tired of playing the same one all the time, and he should probably play something new instead of being like a Yugi boomer. So I looked at the new set and I was like, well, what's Konami trying to get us to buy? Because they banned all the good decks, which means all we have left to play...
Patrol!
Yeah, Plunder Patrol, basically. But instead of playing that dumpster fire, let's play this dumpster fire. The weirdest...
From one dumpster fire to another. Sounds like a Dave deck.
Yes. And, hi, Ryan. And the cool thing...
Hi there.
about the Megaliths, which is the deck we're looking at, is they are possibly the strangest ritual archetype that has ever existed, because they do not have a ritual spell. They don't even use them. Their monsters can be used as a ritual spell or used as tribute material to summon one of the other monsters. So every ritual monster in the archetype counts as every other piece you need to make a ritual summon. It certainly solves the inherent two-card combo clumsy clusterfuck that is a ritual summon. I fear that you're going to be hemorrhaging advantage, but we will find out.
Beer.
First step, we take all of those blue cards out of the deck.
Sounds like a good first step.
No, the link monsters. Can't use those.
Why can't we not use link monsters?
Because we want the rank 4s and rank 8s, because that's actually reasonable to summon.
Okay.
I guess you would probably be making this for Master Rule 5.
Yes, I wouldn't touch this deck in Master Rule 4. Also, I think this cloth heap is something we would want to run. It's coming out in the new set, I'm pretty sure.
It's out, and it's not great in this deck because you'd much rather be making Gallant Granite or Dweller.
Okay, because it says if it's a two monster with different names. It says if a monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, you can activate this effect. Apply the following effect depending on the monster types of the monsters this card points to. Ritual, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. It has got a fusion. You can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your graveyard. Synchro. All monsters you currently control gain 700 attack. That's terrible. All monsters your opponent controls currently lose 700 attack if they're exceeds. So they basically took the 2 spammiest summoning mechanics and gave them the 2 worst, and then threw a bone the 2 worst summoning mechanics by giving you some mitigation of loss of advantage.
And by giving them a bone, they mean full Orcus combo.
Hey.
Ooh. So we definitely do have the Gallant Granite in here, which is a generic level 4 or rank 4. Sorry, been a while. Xyz monster.
What those black cards do.
What the black cards do. You can detach 1 material from this card, then activate one of these effects. Add a rock monster from your deck to your hand, which is just, that's stupid. This is just Feral Imp, but for rocks. Or you can special summon 1 rock monster from your hand in face down defense position. I'm not sure how much of that we'll be using, but it's at least a thing you can do.
It searches Nibiru.
It does search Nibiru.
That's a big Rocky boy.
It is a big Rocky boy. This was just one of the decks that one of the guys in the Discord sent me. I'm not sure I like the build. I don't know how the deck works yet, but just staring at it, it looks like they just subtracted Necros, added Megaliths, called it a deck.
He did a lot of testing with it.
Okay.
And that guy in the middle, the level 6, he's your best guy.
Level 6.
There are no level 6s.
The the green guy below Thousand Hand.
The rate,
Bethor.
the rates, and
Bethor.
the rates and fours.
Look, Bethor. Bethor is the best card.
Okay. Yes, I'm pretty sure that is also correct. You can ritual summon this card with any Megalith card. So, okay, fine. Says you can discard this card, then ritual summon one Megalith ritual monster from your hands. That's how they work. So you can either
They
ditch
all
it from...
have that effect.
They all have that effect. And they also do something on the field. If this card is ritual summoned, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of ritual monsters in your graveyard with different names. Destroy them. It's on field. He's just kind of like boneless Trish, but interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he have 2 decks? I thought he gave like one with the imps and one without.
I don't know why you wouldn't be playing this with imps. Frankly,
They can be tricky because of the lack of a spell.
yes, but I feel like all you just do is you just never summon those ones from the deck, and you just summon the other ones. Because you should always be able to summon one of the 2 monster guys.
I mean, you're running what's it? Inception? Yeah. Incantation Celebration or the Incantation Inception, which can be searched.
Yes. Yes, it can.
You have a target for it.
A target for it. I forget what Chalice Slime does, because you almost never summon it. You can ritual summon this card with Incantation Inception. You can reveal this card in your hand, discard 1 card, and if you do, special summon 1 Incantation monster from your deck. Also, during the end phase, lose 2,500 life points if you did not special summon a ritual monster this turn after you resolve this effect. That's what you tend to use it for, is just a free Incantation from the deck, because it procs their effects to search.
Mm-hmm.
It says if it's on the field, you can send 1 incantation card from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard, to the GY. Then target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it. So it does have a decent little, poppy effect too, and that's cute, I suppose. This is a...
So the level 8s discard themselves to ritual summon, and then the level 4s have to be on field to ritual summon.
You get the level 4s on field to trigger their effects.
They quick effects?
No.
Just during your main phase.
Yes, during your main phase. They summon on the field.
Yeah. They search your Megaliths spell. The white one searches a monster, the black one searches spell traps. And then you overlay them into Abyss Dweller. If you don't use them as
playing spirals.
Yeah, well, if you don't use them as ritual spells. Yeah, the black one isn't as good.
All right, then we also...
But he's still a name.
Yeah, that's why I figured you'd play him. What about the black and white one?
Ugh.
The black and white one?
Yeah, the ebony and ivory. Megalith, ach.
That's the bad one.
Megalith, gach. I think Ryan knew that reference.
What?
Gach.
He draws a card and then he's one-sided Dark World Dealings.
It's a Klingon dish. It's basically like live worms.
I mean, I did not know the reference, but I know enough semantics to recognize the language.
I mean, it's a decent little cycle of a card out of your deck.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's not terrible.
And this one's interesting because its ritual summon is quick play.
Mm-hmm. Which you would use to Bethor.
Yeah. So the black and white is the only one that quick play ritual summons, which is you would use it to play Bethor or does Aratron do anything? Yes, Wall of Text.
Does nothing.
He also has a during the main phase quick effect, discard this card and then ritual summons. He can also quick effect ritual summon, which is cool. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you can control quick effect, place 1 ritual monster from your graveyard to the bottom of your deck, and if you do, negate the activation. And if you do that, destroy that card.
Yeah, it's a negate.
It's a negate. It has to be a targeted effect.
Yes.
but it doesn't say it has to target a monster or a spell or whatever. It's just a target.
Cards.
It's just cards, so that's good. Can't
And
target.
then there's White Girl.
Ophiel or the big one.
The big one.
Phlegm.
Phallic. Megalith phallic.
Megaphallic.
Megaphallic.
Big number.
Big member.
Ew.
Ooh. You can ritual summon this card with any Megalith card. You can discard this card, ritual summon one Megalith ritual monster from your hand by attributing monsters, blah, 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 blah. I like how these guys let you exceed the level. You don't have to be exact like with Necros, so that's
Oh yeah.
that's a nice little bone they threw you.
It helps you fill the graveyard.
You can only use this effect when per turn. Okay, all monsters you control gain 300 attack. Okay, that's still big. That is just big number. I think you're playing it more for a name than anything else. Now,
See, the problem, Mr. Alan Mayorga, is that you don't want Ritual Sanctuary. You want their field spell.
yeah, because their field spell does something too. It says, this is the first time each ritual summon monster would be destroyed by battle each turn. It is not destroyed. If a Megalith monster is special summoned, except during the damage step, you can target one ritual in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So that's how you. Their field spell is that Ritual Ascension card. It lets you just mitigate your loss
Better
of
sanctuary.
Yes, it mitigates your loss of advantage. And they also have a trap card, Megalith
Which is
Immersion.
really good.
You can target one Megalith monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense mode, but place it at the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect of Megalith monster. So it's Call of the Hunted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're, I guess, technically back to the front, but you can use it once every turn.
Yup.
That's not bad.
Does it have to be ritual summoned properly first?
Yes, it would have to be.
But the play is...
What's next? Megalith Vagine? Vagine? Get it, Ryan? Because this one's phallic.
No, I got it.
You didn't. You did.
I got the reference.
So the thing is, you use Portal.
Send Bob and Vagine.
Send Bob and Vagine.
You use it with Portal because Immersion special summons it, which triggers Portal, which adds Atron to your hand, which lets you ritual summon Bethor.
I see.
Or it lets you summon Ak and do the same.
So why are we not playing Block Dragon?
Just a lot of advantage, I think. I didn't play with him while he was doing the deck as much. So I was not as familiar with the inner workings of the deck. However, I've seen it played at locals, and I've played against it, and I know that it is Bethor Turbo. And banishing them kind of sucks.
Okay.
For the Black Dragon summon?
Yeah, because you want them in grave for Bethor's effect and the trap field spell combo. Because also you can't get your big number without the different ones in your grave.
Sure.
Can you recycle the trap?
I believe you can. What about Necros Megalith? What about Necros Megalith, man? Can you do the math on that? Can you do the math on those Necros cards using Megaliths?
The issue is you're gonna run into with that is that they're just both of those are just humongous hulking engines.
Yeah.
Well, also one of the problems you run into with that deck is their levels really don't match up.
Yeah.
They're all different.
Hey, Jason.
How y'all
And
doing?
Necros have to be super exactsies.
They are Exacxies. So why are we running 3 Gallant Granite?
Extravagance.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I feel like I would never run 3 of those because it's literally just King of
You could also
Fingers.
never run extravagance, but that's beside the point.
True. I'm just gonna take it out. Not to cripple the deck before it's even started, but we don't need
Slapping them on you.
it. We don't need it.
Slapping them
Well,
on
you
you.
probably do, but Can't afford it.
Can't afford it.
It's too extravagant.
Give me a deep sea diva target. It's gotta be what?
Why?
Monster.
I wish there was an application you could literally search for the exact what you need. Like choose sea serpent.
See, the problem with Xenobirds is they don't work at all with the deck. I don't know if you've read the Xenobirds, but
Ew!
the
Stop trying to
problem-
mix them. This isn't the kind of.
Why are they trying to do this? You got Gishki monoliths. Who's coming up with this?
They're
bad
rocks,
people.
bruh.
They're throwing in a bunch of names
Ritual
into a hat
decks.
and just pulling them out and saying,
Gishki
"Hey,
Megalith."
they're rituals."
Oh, it's a damn shame that Gishki Vision only does water monsters.
Yep.
Because that actually would be cute for Necros, doing Gishki Vision and Deep Sea Diva.
Is it on summon?
What?
Vision?
No, Vision can be. It says.
No, it uses the full thing. There's the other one. I thought there was another Gishki that when it's summoned, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and if there's a ritual amongst them, you can add it to your hand. I don't remember
These
which
guys are
one
Earth
it
monsters,
is.
right?
Kraken? No, Kraken's the thing where it shuffles it.
Vision, maybe?
I don't think it's Vision.
Chain. Chain.
No, is it?
The card's normal summon. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck and reveal a ritual monster or spell among them. Add it to your hand.
It's level 4 though.
Gotcha.
Right. It's not a target, but it's also normal summon.
Zaborg. Zaborg wouldn't be terrible,
There we go.
but you'd
I think
play
I want to
Zaborg-
do. I want to do
It's either
2.
Zaborg or Vanities. I think those are the 2 targets.
You'd either do Zaborg or Vanities.
Vanities Fiend. See, I'm thinking.
No,
I was thinking.
Majesty.
that's in your deck.
See, I was thinking 2 Deep Sea Diva and 1 Atlantean Heavy Infantry.
Okay, what's that
But
do?
why though? Oh, for
Because it
Herald?
summons Arclight.
That's fair.
And it's a normal summon we basically don't use. And Atlantean Infantry is good because if you open the Garnet, it lets you summon the Diva. Because it gives you an extra normal summon of a Sea Serpent level 4 or lower. So, even if
by
you...
itself, if you open it and a Diva.
Yes. So, like, it doesn't immediately brick its own engine.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's best case.
And,
I think that's best case scenario.
Arclight is also a really good card to just have.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, we could do like a really, really, really small Necros engine that's literally all it does is summon Unicorn just so you can dump Arclight. But
That's what kind of Zaborg is for, right?
yeah, that would be what Zaborg is for. But also just like I don't know, I feel that that's clumsy and we can accomplish that. We can accomplish that with Diva.
Righty and lefty driver, just by suggesting might not be a bad idea.
That's actually a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Instead of Deep Sea Diva.
Let me just
Good
look
idea, Jaspi.
It's like
Or don't use Gale Dogra. Gale Dogra's a terrible card.
It's okay.
Yeah, it is.
If this card is special summoned, you
3
can
lefty
make this
and 1
card's
righty.
level become 3 into the end of the turn during your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 righty driver from your...
So 3 righty, 1 lefty, is that it? Because you want to
it's
open...
It's 3 righty, 1 lefty.
For the Synchro Summon, you can substitute any 1 Synchron trainer. If this card is normal summon, you can special summon... Okay, so hand, deck, or graveyard.
Yeah.
Also-
yeah, that is better. And they're Earths, so I guess they kind of...
Ricardo, Diviner of the Herald is not only an OCG card, it is an OCG manga exclusive. It's not going in the deck.
It's
It's
about
break-
as about as fake of a
TCG.
card as you can get.
Yeah.
Also,
That's a needle fiber engine. It is.
also Mark,
Everyone
extra
played the righty and
foolish
lefty
burial
drivers to go
is
with needle fiber.
worse Gale Dogra. Because
That is
nothing says I'm playing bad Yu-Gi-Oh! Like paying half to search a ritual.
Yeah. No, that's accurate. Would you want to add any more
See, that's not a
what's
terrible.
the highest you can go? This goes up to a. It
8.
becomes 3, so you can make a 4 synchro.
Nope. You can make high speederoid the puzzle.
But why though?
He attacks special summon monsters and gets big.
What are my 4s? Fabled Unicorn. That'd be an interesting one. Old Entity Hat Store. Neato.
Yeah, interesting in the fact that it's bad though.
What? Unicorn
Unicorn?
or Haster?
Well, you need a fabled tuner, so
It wouldn't work anyway. But if this card is sent from the monsters under the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster opponent controls. Equip this card from the graveyard to them on that monster cannot attack. Also, its effects are negated. That's kind of cute.
it's
That's actually a
Great
good idea. The Sacred Fiend, the Nephthys link. The link 3.
But what?
It gets bonus effects when you use rituals to summon it.
Do you know how to spell Nephthys?
No, I would never know how to.
M.
1 second. Let
N-E-T.
me bring this thought to fruition. Don't stop yelling.
High speederoid the puzzle.
Stop yammering at me. What else would I make?
It's just returning the favor.
Not Baguska.
Old entity Chuck Uga. This card is synchro summon. You can return all rank 4 exceed monsters in the field of the extra deck.
There's Armory Arm.
That's kind of cute, I guess. But I don't know if you'd ever do that.
Guandax.
That's based on virtual monsters.
Can I make anything, or can I make...
Photon Pulse Dragon, go for Quasar.
Just go for broke.
Go for Quasar.
If this card is
Quasar. Totally works.
Okay, and then this thing becomes... If this card is you make it become level 3.
There's too many normal summons, Chaos.
So that has to make a 4, right? It has to make a 4.
It has to make a 4 or a 3.
Because you can not choose not to do it, I guess.
Correct.
And the only 3 you could theoretically run would be
Clothless.
Mini Marcher. Metal Marcher.
Metal.
Let's put Cthulhu Fag in here. Cthulhu go Cthulhu gag. Cthulhu whatever. God the that.
Choking on something.
It could be worse. I could have inadvertently said the N-word. All right.
Cthulhu.
Hey, Goyo Defender.
That's a terrible card.
Once per turn, if all monsters you control are Earth Warrior Synchro monsters, you can special summon Goyo Defender from your extra deck. You can literally just make one of these and then make 2 more for free.
Yeah, you special summon the other 2.
Whoop-dee-doo.
And then they make themselves 3K.
I don't think that's stupid.
I mean,
It's a lot of
cost of a normal summon.
It's a lot of free advantage. I'm not sure what you do with it, but it's a lot of free advantage.
Is that ever a better play than going into Herald?
I don't know, Ryan.
You could overlay them into a rank 3.
Yeah, you could go into
Invoker?
Invoker.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Let's see here.
Acid Golem.
There you go. Broke.
Finisher the Strong Arm.
All right. Anyway, what was that stupid thing you were trying to get me to do that I can't spell?
Nephthys.
That's-
Nepthth.
What?
Nepthth.
Levian to go with Block Dragon, but we're not using Block Dragon right now.
How is there still 15? Oh, it's because it's an archetype. It's like, why is there so many fucking cards?
Nephthys the Sacred Flame. If it's a rank 3. If you use 1 ritual, it can't be destroyed in battle. 2, it can't be destroyed by card effects. Also, it gains 1200. 3, neither player can target this card with card effects. Also, it gains another 1200. So if you make it with 3 rituals, it gets big and hard to destroy.
It's big number.
It is a big number.
Okay,
Gains 2,400 attack.
We'll throw it in there.
Now,
and
here's an
cannot
idea.
be destroyed.
With the Goyo Defender engine, Geargia Gear Gigant XG.
1 second. Monster. Like C4.
3.
3? Isn't he a... Or are you talking... Oh!
Geargia Gear Gigant XG.
I have one of these. During either player's battle step, while an attack involving your machine-type monster is occurring. Who wrote that? You can detach 1 XC material from this card, negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects. This effect lasts until the end of the damage step. When this card face-up leaves the field, you can target 1 either gear. Okay, that's not too bad. That's cute. What else can I make this with this fucking thing?
Those fucking things? Well, you can't make Mirage Stalio anymore, so
Not
a lot there.
Rip.
Can't make good cards.
Dude, I can make Chronomaly Crystal Chrononaut, and then I can use up... I can rank up into that big 5K thing.
Play
Nightmare Shark for game. Broke.
play launch and Dingirsu and go into VFD. Just go full Orcus combo in the middle of your ritual.
Just then they'll never see it coming.
I mean, at this point, you kind of expect to see full Orcus combo in the middle of random.
Just like when they least expect it, bam! Orcus combo. Here we go. Soul of Silver Mountain. We can actually make this thing. What does it do? Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card to target 1 set card your opponent controls. It cannot be activated while this card is found in the field. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle while it has an execute shield, you can target 1 Earthman in your graveyard spell does not target a face-up defense position. Wow. It's really bad.
You know what's not bad?
Actually, it's okay. It's just a little clumsy. Levier of the Sea Dragon.
I was going to suggest Gram Pulse.
I mean, Grand Pulse or... it is technically the better one. L-Card.
Too bad we can't make Gorgonic Guardian.
Yeah, that was one that I was looking at. There's always wind-up Zenmains.
I mean, doesn't that and Grand Pulse basically do the same thing, or is that...
Zenmains? No. Zenmains does not do any of them.
I'll make Dante.
I mean, Dante wouldn't be terrible.
Octo Bypass.
Would not be terrible.
Why? What would you do with it?
It fills up your grave. You could use it as a pseudo search card in combination with the field spell.
I can make Rebarian Shark.
And search.
What? That stupid thing we just got back.
And search the PK rum, and then overlay into Dingirsu, go into VFD.
There it is.
There it is.
Half Orcus combo.
It broke.
The
trouble is, you have the Rebarian Shark at top decks it, so you're better off top decking the 7th.
Are you though?
I mean, it's like perfect for that.
There we go.
Throw the other Manju, Dave. How about you throw the other Manju, man?
I mean, we're probably trying to figure out how to have fun with the deck before we even know how to play it, which is probably bad, but...
This is Davinator 1212. We troll the meta.
Fuck it, right? This deck is going to be an absolute mess when I get started.
You're at 38 cards, so you probably do need...
Monster Reborn.
Cards.
Monster Reborn, Pot of Avarice.
Dude, we can do Octo Bypass. and a target phallic and just attack per game. It's fucking.
Or we can use Terror Bite.
Earth barrier statue.
Which artwork? Doggy or missionary?
Missionary.
Actually, no, they're both doggy. It's just top or bottom. If you do a bad one, it's
If you flip between them, it looks like he's doing a dance.
Or his push-ups. Once per turn, you can detach a material from this card to target one level 4 or lower attack position monster your opponent controls. Gain control of it until the end of the turn. Remember back
Pot
in
of
the...
Avarice might not be dumb.
Yeah, Monster Reborn Pot of Avarice. Done deck.
I like Pot of Avarice. That's cute.
And don't forget the Master Rule 2020 revision card.
That fucking stupid card. The deck barely needs it.
Doesn't need it at all.
But normal people want to play in that format.
It's still not available for another 2 months.
Yeah, well, guess what, Jason? A lot of my people at my locals are playing in it anyways because you know what? They want to have fun.
My people.
I'm not saying that it's wrong.
They must be girls because girls just want to have fun.
No, they're not.
I got it. That was a dad joke if there ever was one.
I saw this one. It was like when you just had a kid, but you can't feel the dad jokes coming on, and your neighbor just turned into a comedian. And it was like Geralt going, Your neighbor just turned into a comedian.
Hey, Adam, that's incorrect. My girlfriend plays Yu-Gi-Oh!
Food Wars? Heard that's fun.
It is fun.
Temple of the
Monster
Kings,
Reborn is more
Dogu, Single Purchase, Dragunity, Corsica, Transmodify. Can you tell what I'm trying to search just by the cards I'm rattling off that can search it, or are these so generic that they search
Nope,
everything?
they're a little generic.
It's a monster.
Dogu, so...
Okay, how about
It's a
Downbeat,
monster.
Painful Escape, Ties of the Brethren?
It's the Earth Barrier statue.
Number 29,
I'm
Mannequin
surprised you are
Cat.
rocking the Earth Barrier statue.
It's the Earth Barrier statue.
Summon Sorceress, Sangan, Witch of the Black Forest, Mimiclay.
The incantation's kind of...
Packet Link, Serpentine Princess, Vampire Dragon, Rescue Ferret, Giant Rat, Boxer, Frontline... Man, everything searches this card. Frontline Observer, Genix Neutron, Machine Duplication, Bio Falcon, UFO Roid, Roid Warrior, Girgia Girgan X, and Machina Armor Unit, and Righty Driver.
What, lefty driver?
Lefty Driver.
It's a machine.
I was trying to see if anything searched these guys.
1 for 1.
Because the one I want is the one, right?
Yeah.
Is
sure
that
is on
a
special summon, doesn't it?
special summon too?
This card is normal summoned. You can you need to get it to your
Got
hand.
it.
Crystron Hackla for Black Frix gets it. Nice.
Needle fighter.
Wolf in sheep's clothing. Where art thou?
Searches everything.
Where Art Thou wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, but you don't have any other ones.
That's true, but you have to have another level 1 to resolve it. That's
Fuck
the
it. Let's
issue.
put another Manju in there.
Yeah. Then that one
Yeah.
guy can stop talking.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I like Monster Reborn, but it's a little wonky in a deck that's full of a bunch of targets that are potentially dead. And not Monster Reborn targets. There we go.
Opponents.
That
Don't
looks...
forget the Master Rule 2020 revision.
Fuck, that's a stupid card. Master Rule 2020 revision.
Just type in.
Seivu, 41 cards. Hurts my consistency.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, in any normal case, yes, it does.
Yeah, but that card gets removed from the game as soon as the game starts.
And replenishes, and if you happen to draw it. Let's see here. Host. Let's do... I don't know.
Who do you feel like facing?
That's not my password. That's my password. Now, why the hell isn't they just? Why do you have to use this stupid card? Why don't they just have a default to Master Rule 4 and allow you to pick Master Rule 5?
Probably will in a couple months.
They just
Yeah,
don't
it's a
want
real
it.
thing.
It's weird that they just don't make it a.
YGO Pro is lazy.
YGO Pro always does whatever is current.
I
Like,
know, but it's a.
all the ban lists are up to date with what is current.
Do you agree to this duel mode? No.
Yes.
No.
Both players have a gentleman's agreement to side Jin. Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay, now I gotta figure out what my objective.
I like the size of my deck versus yours.
It's not a deck measuring contest.
Yes, it is.
It's a dick measuring contest.
It's a number measuring
this man gets it.
contest.
Big number.
I must have the biggest of numbers.
I kind of may have opened the most unfortunate of hands. Let's see, just do this. Sure.
Asham.
That would require hand traps, Ryan. This is Davinator 1212.
Oh. The jank.
And then you just get to use a Megalith to summon your boys.
It's
Dap.
your boy.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? This?
Big number is.
You
Was that a shot at me?
search the white one because the white one searches anyone else.
Just so just deck thins more?
Yep.
Okay.
Because the white one searches the Arathorn.
I guess I want to do this.
Aragon.
Arathorn. Arathorn.
Megaliths don't technically need incantations, but you know, incantations are good cards.
Yeah, sure. I'll draw a card.
Summon it in defense position.
Seriously? That's kind of shitty.
It's got a big booty.
It does have a big booty. I didn't even realize that. Let's... Fuck. This is a weird hand. This deck is terrible.
It did not take long.
No,
Terraforming.
it really did.
Wow, that really just happened in a matter of seconds.
All that shit I just did, I just went neg 1. Like, that's...
Nice.
Okay, so I have to be able to beat tier 3 from 8 years ago. If I can't do
Big
I
that...
activate
number.
heavy forward.
You have to beat big number.
Come on, play something else. Yeah, sure, I guess.
Stop asking me.
This is like... Wow, these all have no attack power. That's interesting. Yes. Fuck. Let me guess. I gotta kill one of these things. You probably need that. I don't know.
Why didn't you just read it?
Because they don't have time to read in this game. And one of you assholes is supposed to know how to play trains and tell me. It's not an unknown deck.
Summon big number.
Pretty much.
Speedy Express Bullet Liner goes into Infinitrack Rever Storm. This fucking stupid, not Lord of the Rings movie. By what's his face? Lord of the Rings man.
Peter Jackson?
Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson plays trains. What was the name of that movie?
Expand.
Peter Jackson's train set.
Yeah.
The Jackson Express. The Jackson 5.
The Jackson Express.
That was
it?
way better than what I said.
The Jackson Express.
Something machines, right?
Something about that. Where London was a bad guy, and it was also a
Mortal Engines.
Mortal Engines, and it was like in London was the bad guy. It was like the big mean one.
Yes.
Stupid.
And Christopher Tolkien just died, actually.
Change to attack position.
Who the hell is Christopher Tolkien?
John Ronald Rule Tolkien's son. He was kind of the curator of all of his father's things and was the reason we even have the Silmarillion at all.
Gotcha. Silmarillion.
Salmonella?
Salmonillion.
Salmonella.
Endo.
Is that shit you get when you eat those lizards that fell out of the trees down in Florida?
Yeah.
I thought that was Corona.
Yeah. I know, that's what you drink with the iguanas.
I thought that was Bass that gave you the corona.
No, it's the coronavirus is what you call into work with when you were out drinking the night before. You're like, oh,
Did you hear what they found is killing the coronavirus? Alcohol and high temperatures.
Right. So
you can kill corona with corona.
You just gotta go to Mexico in the middle of the summer and just swig coronas and you'll be fine.
I don't want you to have that thing.
I literally couldn't do anything because I top-decked Atron. Or Aratron. Decepticon.
Decepticon?
This deck is bad as fuck. Holy shit.
Also called by the grave to the grave.
Like, okay, let's say I made the more optimal play and I searched the one to search the other. I'd have one card in my hand right now. Big fucking one. Like, son of a bitch. No wonder this deck's all fucking commons.
I activate Infinitrack of Avarice.
Time to play Plunder Patrol.
It's time to play
Plunder Patrol.
Plunder Patrol. It really is though. That deck at least looks like the cards actually have text on them.
that matter.
That matter. All these Megaliths are like half their wall of text is just describing a ritual summon. It's kind of funny. Fuck. It's like when you call Gate Guardian an effect monster. I mean, yes, technically it is.
I tried this deck before. It's the worst.
Oh my.
I think he has a point.
How though? Because like they in theory fixed the ritual mechanic problem. Instead of having to have a ritual monster and a spell, they're all just also the spell.
They don't do anything.
Yes, that's the biggest problem. They don't do anything.
That is the problem. They don't do anything. I read through their effects and I was like, oh yeah, they don't do anything. It really is just.
This is the kind of deck that like half the guys at the game room would try to defend because they're a bunch of old school fucking scrubs. That was actually mostly specifically targeted at Jason. He'd be like, "No, Blackluster Soldier's good." Brr. I'm like, well, yeah, maybe 10 years ago when you could put a monster on board that doesn't do anything and it'd be okay. Doesn't do anything.
Yo, you can do me next, okay? You talking a lot of shit over.
He's gonna play. He's gonna play Blackluster Soldier Turbo, and he's gonna make a bunch of guys that don't do anything, and I'll make a bunch of guys that don't do anything, and then we'll go to the battle phase. Like
he's gonna play
like it's 2012.
True Draco.
I can't believe that the Jackson Express over there is actually making plays, and my deck is fucking sitting here with no cards in hand, no cards on field. And I opened 2 incantations. I was allowed to make a play. This is fucking garbage.
See, Dave,
I am so upset.
This is what happens when your opponent actually knows what their deck does and plays it accordingly, unlike you.
I got to summon my boss monster.
Okay, you're talking like that deck with that hand was able to do anything other than what I did.
If you had searched the white one, yes.
All right, fine. Backseat duel right now. We'll play some.
Let's go, Ryan.
Let's go, Ryan.
You play Megalith.
Just because I can't play any better doesn't mean Dave.
First of all, don't sell yourself short, Ryan. You can play any deck better.
I'm here in Plunder Patrol.
That's not
Plunder Patrol.
Plunder Patrol.
Saying I can play a deck better than Dave is kind of a low bar.
But we can still set it, and that's the point.
I mean, Ryan's
Thunder
probably
Patrol?
no better at
Thunder
this deck
Patrol?
than I am. his only strategy that he has over me is he's read the cards before this very moment, unlike I have.
But the whole point being is that he can do it.
It's true.
I hear Plunder Patrol.
Fine, we'll build Plunder Patrol in a few fucking minutes. All right, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know.
I'd rather play that anyway, just because it's a bunch of goblins.
God.
It's a bunch of
You just couldn't
goblins.
help it, goddammit.
Now they say they're trolls, but that's just because
They're goblins.
it's a pun. They're fucking goblins.
Who's your next opponent, Dave?
I don't know. Not Kieran.
Not Kieran.
I know.
I'll
Wow,
play
that
it.
was. So who you want to play? You gotta pick somebody. Oh, you got somebody.
It's
We'll play.
Aranathon
I'll play it
versus David. Oh,
My deck didn't say.
Oh, darn. That means we can listen to the orphanage in the background from where Jason happens to be sitting.
I'm at the computer desk. Bite me.
outside of a quick trip.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Wait,
crying
you guys don't have quick
children.
trips. Fuck.
I think Dave needs to play Spiral without Magician's Soul.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's exactly my favorite thing to do. Play a meta deck that's crippled.
Badly.
Like literally start
Actually,
every single.
Spirals actually.
No,
did really
there
good
is
this
no.
weekend.
There,
Yeah,
yeah,
because of
of
Magician's Soul.
souls.
I'm just
It's
saying
true.
this week, and I'm well aware why it did better.
But no, you
Everyone
can't
just-
say actually anything. It's like actually would be like no, they actually topped and then the guy wasn't even running it. No, it's that's not the case though.
No, it's because someone spent $300 on a play set of cards
Yeah.
and did well.
Dave,
That's
you
a
went
lot of
first.
money.
Jason's just salty that the card that's supposed to be for his crappy ass deck is actually better and a good deck.
It's actually even better in Pendulum.
What pendulum?
You send
Edamame?
Edamame Magician.
You can send the big one and revive it with one of the mythicals. Or you can send Chronograph and just get an extra body on field to summon Crowley, which searches spellbook cards.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, it's Roderick Guyton.
What the fuck
It's
do I
my
even
favorite.
What do I even summon? Don't even know. Let's do this one.
The girl.
Sure. No. Yes.
Oh, look, you searched your one ritual.
Yeah. I don't know if I wanted to do that or not.
I'll be frank with you. I'm like 2 beers deep at this point, so if I win.
Oh, actually, you know what? I needed to do that. That was a good play.
Yep. Megalith portal, and then you want to use black to summon white. Which Megalith portal will then add to your hand.
So why did I need the spell?
No, what you wanted to do was you wanted to use Haggith first. Haggith to ritual summon Ophiel, then field spell trigger, Ophiel search Arathorn, then you use the incantation spell to tribute the incantations to summon your boy.
Okay, so now I need to get who?
Arathorn probably.
Aragorn.
Aratron.
Iraq.
Big Black. Not Bethor, the other one.
Why though?
Say big black.
Because he's a negate.
See, this is the problem. No, I actually needed to use the incantation.
Yeah, you needed to use that second though.
No, because none of these let me do that.
You're running low on time.
You're gonna have to start making it so it's 999 seconds
You can't.
per round.
On LAN, which we don't have a we don't have a LAN set up. We did at one point, but
Yes.
Yep.
No, I
That
needed
is
to use
good.
the incantation spell because you can't summon. I opened the 2 level 4s. You can't summon anything with either of that.
Yeah, no, you would use the black one to summon the white one.
How? You can't. The black one needs to be on board to do that.
Then I'm dumb and I'm tired.
They both need to be on field in order to do that. That was the problem. I actually inadvertently, I accidentally made the correct play because I wasn't able to make a play without the incantation
Hey,
spell.
you can special summon a Candle.
Doesn't do anything.
It's a monster.
That was a normal summon?
Nope,
Mhm.
that was a special summon.
No, it wasn't.
Then Ethereum was a special. Glass Spell was a normal.
Oh, I am not caught up to the duel. It's just
Why not?
F4.
I was kind of hoping by negating the bell, it was an awkward time to make a.
He opened a lot of starters.
It's true.
To be fair, that Speedroid deck is mostly starters.
Also true.
What the fuck does that do?
It grants an additional normal summon, and then that one searches cards.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It does
adds,
things.
No, it'd be
it
really.
adds Terra
I mean,
Top.
it does things, unlike my
does
monsters that
things.
just fucking sit here.
It adds Terra Top to
They
hand.
fucking don't do anything. Don't do anything! DBZ Kakarot got a lot of things right. Could DBS DLC be next? No. Does anyone even like that game?
Which one?
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
What's that?
They need
The Dragon Ball RPG
I've never heard of it.
just came out.
and like
I
it's
see.
it's been virally marketed like in the most forced, contrived way possible.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's bad.
Uh,
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
although that could explain the out of context like screenshot I saw of Super Saiyan Vegeta just sitting outside Goku's house.
Vegeta!
Who bought this?
What's the scatter say about his power level?
Hagoita. Yudoroidu.
The batteries are
Hagoita.
dead. I'm not sure.
You know what, Dave?
What?
What about creature swap as a filler card for this deck? Because you're running so many incantations that you can't seem to ritual off with.
I'm not running that many incantations. I think I'm only running like 6.
I mean, just I know you're running 6. You're mostly using them for their ability to add the right cards from deck to hand. But if you give a person an incantation, they can't summon from the extra deck.
That's true.
Creature
But at
swap
that
and that
point,
other
it
one that
might as
destroys
well
a
be
card.
Xian's spot.
Hmm.
Don't I play video games? I do play video games, but I play
That's
good
not. That
video
doesn't do
games.
very much though.
Well, just in case you open kind of bricky, it helps. I'm just saying you.
No,
could
I
go ahead
understand
and
what you're saying. Let's say I gave my opponent a Candle. All right, cool. That means that they can't. They can't do anything. They got to go to their battle phase, smash the Candle into something.
Exactly, and by then they won't be able to do much of anything.
I'd have to put all my monsters in defense mode. See, the problem is though. You know why that's clumsy, right? Because that is a go first play that I'm being asked to make going second. Because I can't creature swap if they don't have anything. So I need to go second. And at that point, I'm giving them a Candle that's block. It'd be like going now. Okay, here you go, Ryan. Have a Candle. You'd be like, okay,
Thanks.
thanks. I have Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon on board.
The main goal of Megaliths is to lose card advantage. You're doing great, Dave.
Lose card advantage.
It's
will
like
also have to
it's like reverse Gishki.
That's cute. Not that it did me much. This does something too in the graveyard.
I saw a green circle.
Marty.
What does this do?
Well, if I push this, let's see what happens next.
Roderick, I will start playing Dragon Ball Z games when they remake Budokai.
Fighter Z is fun.
That's not Budokai.
Fighter Z is fantastic. It's hard as fuck, and it's a real fighting game.
Yeah.
It's actually why it's good and also hard.
I remember
because it's a real fighting game.
I remember beating you, Dave.
I remember spamming buttons as Team Yamcha, Krillin, and what, like TN or something. Like just the fucking the fucking D squad.
The D squad.
No, they're not the D squad. They're the Dragon Bridge.
See,
squad.
I beat Jason because I gave him the faulty controller that kept disconnecting every.
There you
2
go. That's how you
seconds.
win.
Home field advantage.
I am not Budokai. I am in fact Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
Oh my god, are you fucking me right now? What a stupid way to negate my deck.
I did the exact same thing to suit me, and he was very sad.
Oh my god, this is so fucking terrible. Why do I have to keep using this thing? The one advantage of this fucking deck is you don't need a ritual spell, and I've had both ritual summons I've made this fucking game.
Mm,
Have
Yes.
utilized a ritual spell.
no.
No.
Fuck you!
Battle face.
I
Righty,
can't even kill myself!
So that means I can play around with stuff.
He's already dead.
Hang on, Dave, while I figure out my deck here. I hate to do this to you, I really do, but I'm just gonna style a little bit, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
Ooh,
Speaking of style, did you guys watch that replay I posted?
yes.
Not yet.
That was worth that's worth a quick dab.
A quick dab.
The guy spent literally like a 30-minute turn making all these huge synchro monsters, but every single one of them negated a monster effect.
That's the Speedroid effect.
So like I was like, all right, enter battle, end battle,
Eventually
matched, and then I proceeded to pick a bunch of hippo tokens.
Ooh.
That is in fact the Speedroid
Right.
experience. That's why you played
Yeah.
Totem Bird.
I literally just like ended this whole guy's career just to start making hippo tokens just to troll him. I can't believe he didn't quit.
A wind monster with a spell negate.
He ended up actually winning the duel by monster reborning a FA formula thing and smashing into one of my guys for piercing damage.
Ooh, Dawn Drag.
I don't know why he didn't have the Dawn. He didn't end with the Dawn Drag on board. Wouldn't that have protected him?
Yeah, that's actually why.
So
you
he made it along the way and then like synchroed it off for one of his big stupid link or rank 12 or whatever the fuck they're called.
Level 12s.
Yeah, he just had to make the biggest one in his extra deck. Swing a huge dick, make a bunch of these stupid idiots.
Where are
Hey,
the
Dave?
diamonds?
Yes.
I think your deck's bad.
Honestly, the best part was the righty-lefty driver.
So we go back to my original plan. Let's take all the blue cards out.
All of them, including the rituals.
Okay, we're gonna just shelve this for no. We're gonna shelve this, and we're gonna play goblins.
Thunder Patrol!
At least that deck does something.
It's a rank 4 deck!
No, the real question is, how the fuck did you build this deck?
They only have 5 main deck cards, so 3 of each.
I guess what you could do is look up lithiums and just copy his.
That's true. Let's do that. That was a good list.
Was it though?
I mean, it's
At least
good
to
jumping
start
up.
with, to learn the deck.
Dinosaurs. We don't play dinosaurs.
Shit! I
Dinosaur
just saved.
DNA.
I just saved over my stupid Megalith deck. Oh well.
Oh no!
Perfectly fine.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Whatever shall we do?
Ryan, have you changed that Speedroid list I sent you?
No.
Okay. Gabriel, if you join the Discord and tag me, I will send you the list. It's my special, super special, awesome Speedroid list.
That's the only thing I have. I mean, it's pretty standard. I don't know that I would change much about it.
Somebody on Zodiac or on Zodiac Duelist is gonna catch this and make a meme out of it if I'm not careful. But the stream started off, let's test Megaliths, and now it's fuck Megaliths. So all I have to do is take screenshots of my video before and after, and then just like add 20 minutes into testing a new deck. Like
it started streaming 60 minutes ago.
It's
2 duels in.
I'm fucking this deck.
Do you have Lithium's deck?
Oh, you guys! I thought that's what you two idiots were doing.
Oh no!
Gosh.
I thought that's what you were doing.
What good does us looking it up do?
I don't know.
For real though.
That means I gotta go to Lithium's
Potential
channel.
tier 1.
Give
hold
one of
on.
my competitor fucking people views.
Dave, I'm gonna rattle
one
off
of the
cards.
better
Get
channels
ready.
on YouTube.
I'm gonna rattle off cards. Get ready. Look up the danger cards.
Yeah, pretty much danger. It's like danger, summoner, monk,
All right.
instant fusion, allure. Well, you got your infinite and permanent. So
Okay,
This
you
one's-
ready, Dave?
Might actually have the dangers. Okay.
Okay, so danger monsters. Let's go.
only one Nessie though, because
Yeah, I'll make adjustments. 1 Nessie, 2 Chupacabra,
La Chupacabra.
Mm-hmm.
2 Chupacabra. Scroll down.
2 Snake, 2 Jackalope.
3 Wandering King Wildwind.
What?
But why though?
Look, just do it.
This is a new card, isn't it?
No.
Is this card expensive?
It's a few years old.
If you control a Fiend type tuner with 1500 or less attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you attempt this, you cannot special summon monsters from your action deck for the rest of the turn except synchro monsters.
Which is fine because all the Plunder Patrol do like quick effect XC summon on your opponent's turn.
Yep, they trade out.
Okay, anyway.
We have 2 of the Synchro,
Okay,
2 of the Exceed, and 2 of the Link.
fair enough.
3 Instant Fusion, 3 Allure of Darkness.
1 second.
No problem.
Instant Fusion, Cup of Soup. Ooh, Allure of Dark. This is already feeling a better deck. I don't even know how to play it yet.
This just feels good. These are good cards.
Like, there's just good
Lithium
cards
has,
in this.
like his staples. He'll just like he has probably a deck list of just like called staples.
Mhm.
And then whenever a new deck archetype comes out, he
He
just
just
pulls out
shoves it in there.
staples,
And then
names it a different name, and then just plays that.
Monster Reborn and Terraforming.
Okay.
Then we have 3 Called by the Grave. Oh, this is already a good deck. We got the best deck card in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
What, infinite impermanence?
Called by the Grave, dude.
Oh, that's true.
And then Infinite Impermanence is in the deck. I don't know if you
actually
have
have,
infinite
Dave.
impermanent.
I
He
do.
does?
I have a
He
playset.
does.
I think I actually could build, other than the plunder patrols, I can build everything on screen right now.
The only problem is the Link, I believe, is $23 right now.
Wow, is that the most expensive card in the deck? That's
Yeah, it's the most expensive card in the deck.
I bet you can get away with one.
It's a goblin.
It's a goblin. Playing these goblins.
And then we have to find a replacement for Nessie, so we're just gonna use Ogopogo.
Upstart Goblin.
Upstart
Well,
Goblin.
that's basically what all the dangers are anyway.
Okay,
right?
so I did 3-3 and 3. That was correct then,
Yeah.
or 3-3 because there was only 2 main deck. All right.
Yep.
Save
Yep.
boot. Now what's
And
the rest
then
of the extra deck?
we have the best monster of 2018.
Theseus.
That makes sense. Theseus. Okay. The instant fusion target.
How come Millennium Eyes went up in price so much? It doesn't stop Nibiru.
Because
people are
Team
dumb.
Sam made a video that said it did.
Well, thanks, Sam.
Because he's
Yeah,
a
thanks,
fucking
Sam.
idiot.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks,
He's an
Team
idiot
Sam.
with 100,000 subscribers. but
The 2 eyes restricts.
What?
The eyes restrict monster.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought that was a new monster. What are you talking about?
No, the not 2.
I understand.
Two eyes restrict.
Yo, Millennium Eyes
1,000
restrict
eyes.
stops Nibiru. No, really though, just gotta read it. I mean, it does say what it does right on the card.
And then he has a Mud Dragon of the Swamp in here.
All right.
With no super poly?
It's a protection card. It's a rank.
Okay.
It's a level 4 with a decent effect.
Needs more Norden.
Your
And then he's
opponent
got
cannot
Abyss
target this
War.
card or monster is on the field with. Okay.
It protects you from getting.
Can they summon him out of the
impermanence.
extra deck without using instant fusion?
No,
Then how do you use Mud Dragon? It just kills itself,
you instant fusion Mud Dragon,
and then it dies.
and then it protects you from impermanence.
It's
And then
for
you
the one
overlay it.
turn.
Yeah, and then you use it as material
Gotcha. Feels bad, but
Or
alright.
Dweller.
for Abyss Dweller, which is the next card.
Okay. Dweller's actually good.
You could probably. I don't know. Your Link
It's very
is fine, I guess. It's got Aravax, whatever.
It's got Avermax and Boral Sword, but we'll just say Borreload.
I actually just pulled a Boral Sword. Thank you, Dave.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Nightmare
for
Phoenix,
Christmas.
Link Karibo.
I can put a Boral Sword in here.
Do you have a Boral Sword?
Yes. I play Palios.
It's my win condition.
It's my win condition. Of course I have the fucking thing.
Look, Dave, I
gave up. I started buying real cards. I finally gave up and just bought real
I gave
cards.
up and just started buying cards.
Nightmare Phoenix and Link Karibo. So I guess we'll replace the Avermax with something.
Unless you have an Avermax.
Unless you have that.
I do not
He's
have
got
that.
It's
I actually
Replace
have
the
a
Avermax with
prismatic rare Appaloosa. No, I don't have.
Prismatic rare that you haven't sold yet.
I have
just
a
tagged me in deck
a
building, my dude.
Alti Stratos. That's actually worth some money. Everyone in the game day is like, just trade it to me. I'm like, no, get out of here. Get away.
Trades?
No.
Trades?
No.
Nightmare Phoenix, and for good measure, Nightmare Cerberus, because we're replacing Avermax with something garbage.
Sure, why not? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can build this. I might not have the Jackalopes. I don't know.
You can replace it with Mothman.
Is the Jackalope expensive?
I think Sushi's more
Do you have a
expensive.
snack?
I think Sushi's more expensive.
I don't know. I might not have Tsuchinoko.
And then the side deck is just like garbage that he's considering.
Yeah, the side deck isn't real.
However, cards to consider is your boy Sharky and Toady.
Just because you can make them because they're all water level 4s.
Bahamut Shark.
Yeah.
That's cute. I actually don't have a Bahamut shark.
Yeah, we keep going over that, and it's like terrible every time I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that would be so good in Marincess.
Snack is about $15. Jackalope is 20.
Okay, so Mothman
Really?
and
Jackalope's the
Ogopogo.
more expensive of the two?
Yeah, Mothman is super cheap. Chupacabra's super cheap.
Which is lame, because that's the one I actually have a place in there.
Nessie's 5.
Not bad.
It's probably the only ones you'd want to play.
No, it is.
right?
I did have them. I think it came to Jason.
Oh.
But
Come
why
back.
would you give them to him? He just tributes Trap.
Because I wasn't playing them, and I pulled them in the tins, and I think he wanted them.
Time for you to ask for them back.
Probably.
Because he's not playing them.
Clearly not.
Tributing traps.
Anyway. Oh, how much is this whirlwind thing?
Whirlwind.
Wandering King Wild Wind.
Let's see. Wandering King
It
Wildwind.
looks like it's a common. Is it a common?
It's $4.
It's $4.
For what?
It's a Dusa ultra rare.
Okay.
Villa Saga.
Yes. So it's at least shiny. That's cool. Anyway.
I might have one.
Goblins.
And Panther. But yeah, that's the deck, so let's test it out.
I don't know how. I don't even know what it does. All right. Host.
It quick summons on your opponent's turn.
I know.
I would take the time to read the Plunder Patrols.
Yes.
I mean, basically, they they quick effect summon what your opponent has, like the attribute of the monster your opponent controls, and the trap, I think, can change the attribute of your opponent's monster to summon whatever.
Wait 1 second. Brilliant Fusion just got banned. Hold on. I have to adjust this deck.
Oh, I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
It just got banned.
Just now.
Just. This
Yeah, that was
very
in the
last
middle
week.
of the duel, and that's how that's how Jotaro beat Darby.
$5 for a playset of Nessie.
It's true. Darby.
Okay, my deck is ready.
Vanilla
Did
Ice.
you see the new undercover boss Kylo Ren?
Yes,
video?
it was not nearly as funny as the first one.
No. Kind of like the Star Wars sequels, not nearly.
Duelist
as good as the
Toshoku.
previous.
Paper? There we go. Finally, Jesus Christ.
It's a lot of scissoring you got over there.
The joke's on you. I wanted to go second.
Okay, I don't have any idea how this deck works.
Summon Plunder Patrol monsters.
Well, see.
Raffle?
I'm assuming Instant Fusion is a good idea.
Instant fusion for what?
More than likely, Mud Dragon?
To protect against impermanence and Valor.
Yeah.
I guess.
And then, I would have.
You want to do Summoner Monk to.
I would have used Summoner Monk first.
I mean, you still can now because you got lucky.
Yes, I did.
My name's Dave. My mistakes have no consequence.
Well, I had Monster Reborn, so it didn't really matter.
I think you want to go for the tuner first. If I'm not
I'm pretty sure.
mistaken.
Ew.
Redbeard?
The tuner.
Whitebeard. Whitebeard.
I can summon a Chupacabra off this? That's a weird thing to do. Yeah, sure. All right.
Is it Whitebeard? Yeah, Whitebeard. Is
Whitebeard, dude. All right, so now what? Let's make...
Now you just kind of sit on it and wait for your opponent to do something.
You can target one effect monster you control, special summon one Plunder Patrol from your extra deck with the same attribute as a monster your opponent controls or in the graveyard. If you do equip to it, then draw a card.
I think Whitebeard can summon him on your opponent's turn.
And then overlay Chupacabra and Mud Dragon into Abyss Dweller.
Yeah. That would be the play, especially going first.
And Abyss Dweller's got big number.
Bigger number.
Yeah.
So why don't... So I just gotta hope you have the same thing I do?
I mean, I guess you could go into it already, but
I suppose I should probably just preemptively do this. There's no reason not to. Okay. Wow, look at that, +1.
Full Orcus combo.
It's a good thing you guys got that card in the TCG as soon as it came out in the OCG. They really,
Right?
they really did you a favor with that one.
Yeah, that was really nice.
the express line TCG release of Patchwork.
It was a patchwork of.
Patchwork of Lie. Okay, so Kieran did a thing.
He did a thing. You can summon a dark.
Should I do a thing?
I would do a thing.
Oh, let's do a thing.
Let's see what it does.
It's asking you to do a thing, so do the thing. Julie, do the thing.
Oh, that should go in defense.
Wait, that just summoned?
Yeah.
That just does a thing?
It just does,
It
a
does
thing.
You can discard 1 plunder. Hold on, I'm reading. You can discard 1 plunder patrol card. Target 1 effect monster your opponent controls. Banish it.
Banish it. Do it.
Then you can add 1 plunder patrol spell trap from your deck to your hand. This is a quick
Do it.
effect. If this card is equipped with a plunder patrol card. Okay. Rude.
Banish it. Do it.
Okay, Cobra, let's go.
I mean, do you wait for the summon, or do you just kind
Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem.
of just respond to the activation of the
Yeah,
card?
it is only a spell speed too.
You could totally do that.
Wow, that was lousy. Okay.
Honestly, if like I was super worried and needed to do that or I died.
You caused Kieran worry. I'd say that's a win.
It's almost like the deck does a thing.
It
The
works.
deck did a thing.
The deck actually, it does. The monsters do something. Okay, cool. Actually, it's kind of cool.
It is.
Why do you play the dangers? Just to chew through the deck?
Material and deck then.
Gotcha.
To get to the plunder
They're-
patrols because there's not
They're
many.
upstarts.
You think we're gonna get more of them, or they're just gonna be?
Oh
one?
yeah.
Do you? Because we got quite a
They're
few
gonna
in
be
this
a-
first dump.
Redoer or the Time Thief just got like one drop.
Actually, can you put time thieves in this?
Probably.
I feel like those do a thing, don't they?
They do a thing. Bottle.
Batu.
Face.
Batu. I gotta get my.
plant, Tripsio Vertum.
It's really weird trying to think of like what I can do with rank 4 spam again. I'm like,
That's right.
it's been a
Kind of
while.
nice.
Oh my god, did I miss this? I feel like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh again.
Right.
Well, that was
I would like to do something during your standby phase, please.
I would like to be able to do something during my own main phase. But I'm
I'd like to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's illegal.
That's a
I play Yu-Gi-Oh. No. That's how you play Yu-Gi-Oh. You tell your opponent you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Where's that damn pot of avarice? Alright,
Normal summon.
Okay, fine. Normal Shokan.
Can it do a thing?
No.
Oh.
Actually, it can do a thing. It's not
You're
this.
just not gonna let it do a thing.
I am not gonna let that do a thing. Now it's a level 1.
Doesn't matter.
Trivial Versum.
I was like, wait, what the fuck can I summon? Lol.
Hilarious.
Linkariba broke. Shujo Shogun.
Ryugo Shokan.
Alistair Blade says, hey, just want to thank you all for the great content. He must be on the
Well-
wrong stream. He's probably meant to be on Doug's stream.
Mm.
Call yourself short, Dave. People
Just because
enjoy
you are
your
short.
I recommend White Stingray, Stygian Street Patrol, and number 60, Dugarez the Timeless.
All of those are cards that do things.
What?
Okay.
Cards that do things.
Cards that do things.
You mean I can play cards that do things and not just.
So
look
why
at
are
my
we playing
hand
Whirlwind?
It special summons itself when you control the tuner.
Free body.
Yeah, but like, you can't tell
So
me
you
that we
could,
don't.
like,
There's not
You
another.
can summon a monk into the tuner and then just Wildwind into it.
I feel like Wildwind's kind of superfluous. He's an extender. It's cute, but I don't. It doesn't. Okay. Anyway.
Don't play it. We're literally just net decking to learn how to play the deck.
No, I
Because
know.
these cards do things, so you have to learn how they do things.
Yeah, I know.
Which, honestly, that Exceed monster is pretty nice.
It's cute. I like it.
I think the XE banishes effect monsters and the Synchro banishes spell and traps. And then search the opposite type.
You can just turn this card, then apply on the following effects depending on what does it.
Wind's howling. Looks like rain. A storm, damn it.
Stop being edgy.
Stop being Geralt of Rivia?
Yeah, no, it was like the Because Science just did that, and they did.
Kyle loves The Witcher.
He does, and like
I
he was
love Kyle.
he was talking, and all of a sudden, in the middle of what he was saying, he just stops and goes, "It's
Howling."
howling." Sorry, I have to say it once in a while.
It's a power. Gotta draw from it.
Place of power, gotta be.
Medallion's humming. No, it's a meme where Geralt's in front of like a green screen
He
forecast.
said he yammers while he's walking around.
Yes, over and over. It's awesome.
All right, Time Thief me. Red pill me on these Time Thieves. What do they do?
I have no idea what they do.
Regulator summons Beaselship and your boy from deck. Recorder does
The guy
a
doing
really
the
dumb
JoJo
effect.
pose?
It's not, yeah. Recorder does a really dumb effect. It's not very useful. All the Time Thieves equip themselves to the main Time Thief, which is Redoer. Redoer can summon himself back and attaches the top card of your opponent's deck to him, and has additional effects based on what he has attached to him at the time. Perpetua does attaches a card to a different Exceed monster you control. Startup special summons one from your hand, and then you can target and attach 3 Time Thief cards to it. So
Yes.
essentially, you reload a Redoer with one of each type, so it can use all of its effects at once. Hack, I believe, is like a draw card. I think Hack, the continuous spell.
Yeah, during the turn they are special summoned. Exceed monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target them with effects. Oh, neat.
Which, because you special summon the boat.
The
on your
boat!
opponent's turn,
I get an untargetable boat.
and it's undestroyable,
Yeah.
and it's a quick effect banish.
Yeah.
And Flyback attaches a Time Thief card to an Exceed monster, I believe. And the new trap does something. I haven't read the new trap.
Time Thief retrograde.
Yeah.
When a spell trap is activated while you control a Time Thief Exceed monster, negate the activation, and if you do, attach that card to the Time Thief Exceed monster you control as material.
Yeah, that's really good.
That is good.
It's an Infernity Barrier.
Yes, it is.
And I believe you can add that with Perpetua.
Yeah, one sec. I'm taking all these dangers out.
Sounds dangerous. Wind's howling.
Fuck.
How about a game of Gwent?
I'm always up for a game of Gwent.
Yeah,
It helps me keep my mind off my pain.
I love the NPC animation. Every single time you ask for a game of Gwent, it's just them going.
they kind of nod knowingly.
They nod.
Yeah, I could go for
Yeah,
a game of Gwent.
I mean, we were in the middle of a major side quest, but sure, yeah, we could play Gwent.
I mean, you just stabbed me like
You
twice.
just stabbed me.
Geralt, I need to get the mages out of Nelvgrad before they're all burned at the pyre.
How about some Gwent?
You know, Triss, I understand, but I really could go for some Gwent right now.
How about some card games?
But regulator
Here,
is
in the sewers, right now. Well, everyone at the dock is waiting for us.
No better time.
There's a table right there.
Wind's howling.
I just
but
happen to have this
is really
deck.
good. And you could theoretically play Plunder Patrol, Time Thief, Zodiac.
It's time to duel.
It's time to duel.
Time
All of a sudden, it sounded like Kaiba.
Just turns out that
Time
Geralt
to
is actually
duel.
the king of games.
Kaiba of Rivia.
All right, Kaiba of Rivia. All right,
The
That'd
butcher
be
of
a-
White Dragon.
that would you could totally do a as Geralt playthrough of The Witcher.
I mean, White Wolf could probably be translated to White Dragon pretty easily, right?
And then you just literally just play Gwent at that's
Play
the rule of the
Gwent,
playthrough is you gotta play Gwent
It's time to duel.
and you can't proceed until you beat that person.
Yennefer, I don't have time for magic. It's
Hey,
card
girls.
game time.
His cards.
It's time to duel.
I've got to make it to the tournament on the other side of the continent.
she kind of like motions to the unicorn and gives you that little bit of a
Knowing
smirk,
glance.
the knowing glance, and then she looks over and you're already sitting on it with your legs crossed, shuffling. What?
I just actually read that short story, and Geralt was like, "I was so happy when that unicorn broke."
It's uncomfortable. All right, what's my
3 regulator, 2 of the other 2.
two of the other two? Time
Sounds-
Winder and
Bezel ship.
Bezel Ship. Okay.
And then 2 hack, 1 of the counter trap.
Well, hello, Hardleg. Welcome to the stream.
Okay. Now I gotta get I gotta get your boys.
No, I'm just picturing Geralt with a dual disc.
Dual disc.
I have arrived.
Your
This
deck
doesn't
is
look like
time to
Megaliths
duel.
at all. Did you read this? Did you read the title, Hardleg?
It's time to duel.
It's probably still cached with Let's Play Megaliths.
Oh, that's fair.
Refresh
it's
the
now-
stream and see the new title, because
It's
yeah, we
F
tried Megaliths.
#% megalith.
Exclamation
Hashtag.
point.
What are you, a millennial?
No.
I'm a,
No.
I am now yes, but no, but yes. Do I need Perpetua?
No, the title was after testing Megaliths for a few duels.
You get to see my descent into madness once the stream gets posted as a video. During the standby phase, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 Time Thief monster in your graveyard, except Time Thief Perpetua special summon. Quick effect: you can target 1 XE monster you control, attach 1 Time Thief card from your deck to it as XE material. That's interesting, I guess, but unnecessary, I think.
Yeah, that was my reaction to Megaliths too. My sister Rocket Burn.
It works better.
I mean,
there's a rocket FTK.
Okay.
It's
Why are we
neat.
playing Allure of Darkness in a deck that's got so many? Well, I guess we did put them more. We
Throw
put,
it in the trash for more Time Thief cards.
More Time Thieves.
Like could play copy of Flyback and a couple extra of the counter trap.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me.
We stopped playing Megaliths and started playing a real deck.
What deck is that?
Hello.
Patrol!
It's me.
I'd say drop a lure for more copies of the Time Thief cards.
Let me see.
On a
1, 2,
personal
3,
note,
4,
Brian,
5,
does your
6,
sister have? I mean,
7,
does your
8,
girl have an
9,
older?
10.
No.
That completely sucks because your girl got a level head and she can handle business, and I think I need that in my. Did you?
She's an only child.
Okay, was that laugh towards my statement or thinking about something with your girl? Because that was kind of.
That was your statement.
He laughed at you, Ryan. Or he laughed at you. He laughed.
Just double check.
Always,
He
always
laughed.
laughing at you.
Oh, that is the game with the Vegeta thing that I saw.
Vegeta, what's the
The-
scatter say about his power level?
It's in the DLC!
See, I
Love
thought it was over
Patrol!
9,000.
Goblin.
I'd play a copy of Flyback and 2 more of the Counter Trap.
Why would I play Time Thief Flyback?
Because it's not terrible.
It's not great, but it's not terrible.
Should I play Startup instead? No,
Startup is okay.
it's okay.
But you
It's,
have to-
it's a quick
you
play
have
that
to
summons
have
a
it.
guy from your hand. That's bad. What is this,
That's
ritual?
the bad
Summon a guy that summons another dude, pretend to be another dude.
I think he needs...
More body.
What does Recorder do?
Recorder?
What's the new Time Thief?
During your opponent's battle phase, quick effect, you contribute this card. The next time you would take battle damage from an opponent's attacking monster this turn, your opponent takes that battle damage instead. If a face-up AC monster you control leaves the field because of an effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Time Thief Recorder once per turn.
Actually, that's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, you summon it off of Regulator, and then when it summons itself when Redoer uses his effect, and it protects you. Because Redoer removes himself from the field for a turn. Whiptail.
What's the smallest Zodiac engine you can run?
The smallest Zodiac engine you can run. It's 3 Whiptail. I believe it's Chakanane and what's his face? Hold on, let me
Thoroughblade. It's probably what, 3 Thoroughblade or 2 Thoroughblade, 1 Ratpier, 3 Barrage.
Whiptail.
Whiptail.
Use Whiptail. Hold on, let me look at Snowy's last Time Thief list.
That might be. That's too many cards.
Snowy plays the deck a lot, so.
Time Sheaves. If you control no monsters, you contribute this card special summon 2 Time Thief monsters from your deck with different names. Yeah.
Oh, he's playing
Except
Lunalight
Time
tonight.
Thief Regulator.
Damn,
With
she's
different
playing Lunalight.
names? Wow, this is just a bunny.
Yes, it's just Rabbit.
When an XC monster you control is destroyed by battle while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of the Time Thief Regulator once per turn. That's actually a very good card.
It looks like the smallest engine is 3 Barrage, 1 Thoroughblade, 1 Ratpier.
Yeah, it's too big.
5 cards.
That's what she said.
That's too big.
That's not what she said. Guaranteed.
That's too big. I mean, I don't think it's that big. It's okay.
Astolfo, you took out his eye.
We probably should be looking at a fuck monster. Should we be doing a monsters, or does this need draw power?
Needs something.
Needs something. Maybe it needs draw.
It needs more spells that we don't hate to discard off of Summoner Monk that do things for the deck.
I'm not convinced that instant fusion is really necessary. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's doing.
It's a copy of a material or hand trap protection.
I guess
It made Abyss Dweller.
it made Abyss Dweller. That might be all it's for.
Let your plays go off and then make Abyss Dweller. Because you're probably going to be facing against spirals.
Oh look, Nueva the Wicked.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy that Sea Ranger Shine Black is in the TCG now.
Yes. It's been a long time coming.
Or as the TCG calls him, Sea Ranger Squatty.
So while you guys are playing this TCG, I'm just playing Thunder Dragons in this fake Duel Links format.
It's like even a more fake format than Speed Duels.
It's true. Much more fun, though.
Hey, yo, somebody give me 3 fucking cards. Goblinberg's not dumb.
Goblinberg is not dumb. That's a good idea, Mr. Stream.
Mr. Stream!
That's like an old school one. That's like, man, that's like an old school card. Why are you playing that fucking shit?
I mean, you were doing a German accent not too long ago, so...
No, which
Oh,
means
that's
I
like-
probably
with
need
the
to figure out how to get a
Prada plants, you gotta reach out
rota
to
in
my
here.
boy
Where's my
Yuri.
rota? Reinforcements. Oh god, spelling. Reinforcements? How do you spell reinforcements?
Of
It'll
the
re-
army...
You gotta take
You know what?
out the
Fuck it.
monsters.
Of the army.
You're searching for monsters.
Fuck. That is probably.
Yeah, you are on
right.
Monster, you're not...
There,
you're not
there
gonna
it is. I
find
found it. It's right there.
If you played...
Replace the Upstart Goblin with it.
Yeah. I'm
Unless
wondering
you
if
want to play 41 cards plus Upstart Goblin.
No, that's fucking stupid. No, I'm wondering if we should be running like 2 pot of something in this.
420
Pot of what?
Blaze it.
I don't know. Just it feels like we need this a little bit of go. You know what? Fine. Fuck it. Save. Exit.
Pot of weed.
Pot of weed. Pot of weed. That makes your deck slow down.
By
Yeah, you gotta
activating
really
Pot of
relax.
Weed, Weevil, you fall.
Draw. Monster Cardo.
They smell like a bad high school bathroom.
Say goodbye to your Doritos.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Those aren't Doritos, Weevil. Those are your trading cards.
That would be that was laced.
For I laced these with PCP.
Yugi does ketamine. Everyone knows that.
Mmm.
I
makes
only
sense.
do the hard stuff, yo, down in Egypt.
We used to smoke mummies.
Ew.
Ew. You didn't know that? Yeah, they used to smoke mummies.
I mean, I think people, like, have sold it and ground it up to...
Hold on.
Say
Diana
they're
Rest on
medicinal
Pancreas
purposes.
on this deck. I have to change it.
There was the what was it? I think it was Mark Twain once wrote that like the trains in Egypt were like running on mummies, like they would like shove them into the hoppers
Wow.
because they're so full of oil. They burn
Interesting.
real well. Turns out that he was. It was a sick joke he made
It's
up.
a joke.
It was a joke. It's just that I guess people don't really have the. He can't post on Twitter, "Hey, I was just kidding," like immediately
True.
after it gets published. You could totally make a mummy into a bong too, because they're mostly hollow, right? Because they took all the
Is
organs out.
smoking a mummy technically cannibalism?
Maybe.
No.
No?
No, he's not eating the mummy.
You're just inhaling it and then breathing it out.
You're inhaling
Ooh,
the
this
mummy,
is not good
the
for
smoke
me.
of the mummy.
Oh no! The
Oh,
fuck does that
no.
card do?
Oh no!
Wait, that's just the Plunder Patrol field spell is just revolving switch yard.
Oh no!
Discard to add.
Oh no!
I just don't know which I should discard because all these cards are
Basically,
good.
that's what happens when you play good cards. You don't know what to discard. So they got rid of the vagabond challenges now.
Which is gross.
Yeah,
What happened to the vagabonds? The vagabonders.
they're literally
Oh,
just
no.
ranked decks, and you get more experience for higher ranked. But there's no more start with 1 card or start with 3 cards on the
Oh, gotcha.
field, or you can't special summon.
Turn it into edibles.
I normal summon Goki, Rise Scorpio.
Sounds like a terrible play.
Doesn't it?
I mean,
Oh,
that's
we're
like
playing. Apparently, we're playing. Oh well.
You can discard to pop a spell trap. It's a quick effect if you have a Plunder Patrol equipped.
but there's no.
Actually, the fact that works off of an Ash Blossom is pretty funny.
Because he has something in the graveyard.
Yeah. And the fact that the big
That's
number.
not bad actually.
Can you not do anything?
Wow, a solid play.
That's really kind of cool. The Ash Blossom play. So everyone's playing Ash Blossom.
It's true.
We should be playing Master Rule 5 too, though.
Probably.
Because this deck actually can't play under the old rules very well.
You have to go into the. You have to go into the link first, which
Do you
is
want to restart?
kind of lame.
I'd like to restart.
Why don't you play out the game? I mean,
let's go get that card. Let's go get that card real quick. Look, man. I had Goki Trainer and Shien Squire in hand.
get bricked.
Oh, and I drew Hugbear.
Nice.
My play involved hoping that Dave couldn't kill Rise Scorpio.
Solid plan. Not gonna work.
And if he did, then I got to search Suprex.
The experience also neutered. A cog deck doesn't get you as much experience as a 3-star challenger. What the fuck is what am I talking about?
He's talking
Oh,
about
King
the
of
dueling
Games.
thing that Ryan was talking
Oh,
about.
gotcha. A cog deck? King of Games.
King of Games
King of
deck.
games.
More like King of Lame. It's like something Kaiba would say.
More like the king of lame.
Got him!
I bet he wouldn't even kill himself over a game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Technically, he was going to kill himself over his brother, but, fair enough.
That field spell is really good. You know why? Because it's like revolving switch yard.
It is, like, really good.
King of lame. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Time to duel.
No,
Now
it's
we're
serious.
Now it
Bird
gets
to the fence.
serious.
Oh, blah.
Wind's howling.
See, the thing is, though, why did I want the Goblin Bird?
I don't know.
Rank 4s.
You don't really need to make a rank 4 proper. It's just like
It just gets more cards in.
I guess Goblinberg you can make the link first, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I
Because it
want.
gets
That's what
a
Link do.
plunder patrol.
You can target one effect monster you control, special summon one Plunder Patrol monster from your deck with the same attribute as the monster you control, or that is in as your opponent controls, or it's in their graveyard. See, that's the prompt right there.
That's what the trap's for. The trap is like a DNA surgery.
Righto.
Yeah.
Do I want
Oh,
to?
Patrick Mahomes. Since I think that's what Joshua Jane is asking if he's a case. Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City is, interestingly enough, not in Kansas anymore.
What?
Midnight.
What?
Goki. Death match. Midnight, come here.
Goki Death Match. Death Match. Death Match.
Goki, Rise Scorpio.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Ye-
Oh, yes. Oh, no.
Why can I turn it into a dark?
You can.
And interestingly enough, people up here in Western New York also call it pop.
Dave, can you read? It says dark right there.
What are you talking about?
Click the check the box. It says dark.
Oh, I'm literally looking right at it. Okay.
It's next to light and divine and water. In fact, there's only like 5 that you can choose from.
Shut up!
Wait, that lets you summon one from your graveyard? Wait, hold on.
Hold
Hold
up.
on. Wait, hold on.
Hey,
Wait.
look, these cards do something.
These do something. Holy fuck.
Wait. Wait, no. No, Dave.
No, wait. Stop.
That's
Stop. What are you doing?
Goki, Rise Scorpio.
Banish it.
Why can't I use this effect?
Do it.
Oh, because I don't have a Plunder Patrol card in hand.
Do it. Oh. That was if it was attached. You have to discard a Plunder Patrol?
Yes.
That's gross. I guess you can search one out now, right? And then, or does the XC search out spell and trap?
It searches a spell or trap card when you discard, when you banish a card.
Oh, okay, I see. It's a shame we don't have more Plunder Patrols.
Plunder
This
Patrol!
this could actually be a deck.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, that one's kind
Because
of.
they're goblin.
They're not goblins, they're trolls. Because goblins turn themselves to defense mode.
And I guess technically, if you're going to
Also,
troll the
your
metal, you might
monsters
as well.
are surprisingly big.
Big number.
Mike Goki has no chance against those numbers.
Kind of sad.
Please don't make a Boral Sword Dragon. I saw you fingering those links.
Shush.
Oh, it's
Thank-
literally how Revolver beat the Goki guy.
It's true.
Yeah. He summoned Boral Sword and he's like, well, if your monster is unaffected by card effects with things that have lower attack, I guess my Boral Sword will just get bigger.
Big number.
And then the Goki guy was like, shit. And then it faded to white as he was actually deleted.
That's true.
He was deleted.
Yes.
Because Reigns.
That was the plot of Reigns.
Oh man, I could have actually had one. Interesting.
Are you making mistakes?
Maybe, but this deck is actually fun.
It's really... It looks good.
I'm actually enjoying this. Do I make
It does things on your opponent's turn, kind of like Paleo.
Yeah, but it does things with those things.
Ew.
When we get more Plunder Patrols, it's probably going to be really good.
Yeah, if you have any desire to play the deck, you probably want to buy them now.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Because
Goki, Suplex.
as soon as people catch wind of good support, it's going to skyrocket. Unless you go the FA route. And it's
Wait,
bad.
no, stop. That's my
Dave.
Suplex.
Dave, I think you're doing stuff.
Dave, that's my Suplex. I need that.
It's true.
That's good. That's good. That's good interruption.
Bear hug, make it small.
Make it
Stop chaining.
My cards do things. Oh, I didn't normal summon? Holy cow. Okay.
Yes. Oh boy. Yes? Jesus Christ.
Quite the difference between this deck and the
Jesus
previous one.
Christ.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I normal summoned a monster.
I special summon a monster. I activate Skalangle's effect.
I activate Skalangle's effect!
Goki, bear hug.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's disruption!
I mean, that's not really much disruption in a Goki deck.
It's not disruption.
I mean, you probably want to wait till he summons his Link, because then you can put that in defense mode, and then he can't attack.
That's right! Broke. And it has 0 defense, because it doesn't have a defense type.
Big brain plays.
Goki, the Jet Oga.
I was passing on watching the stream until I noticed the updated title.
Goki, Suplex. Goki, Octostretchu.
I mean, playing a TCG archetype is kind of up your alley. I think you've played every single one of them in one capacity or another.
I have. And I'm actually legitimately enjoying this deck. This is...
It's amazing what cards that actually do
cards
things.
that do things. I have cards that don't do things.
Dave's playing goblins. Or plunder patrol.
I'm actually
Goki, the Nanda Oga. Goki, the Jet Oga. Goki, Suplex. Goki. Goki
All right,
Shogun. There's a lot of Gokis, okay?
Let's. I think this might.
No!
I think this might be awkward for you.
Judging by his reaction, I think might have.
Didn't want to fucking do that.
Forced him into a weird play.
I needed that.
Hey ho, fiddle-dee dee. What are you going as pirate is free? Gar, matey. I forgot. As much as these guys are goblins, they're also pirates, which...
Oh, yes. That's the more important part.
That is the more important part. They're actually Vikings, not pirates, but...
We're Vikings, what do you know? The terrors of the sea.
I mean, Vikings are, I guess, a type of pirate. They're an old school pirate. They're like a proto-pirate.
We're Vikings, where we go. Ambiguity, Vikings, cause... Who never liked a I mean, I may or may not.
I prefer the bake a cake one, but you know that's alright.
It's beside the point.
If you want to bake a cake,
Go
if you
Keith,
turn out crazy,
Master
if you do the
Ogre.
cookie by the book, then you'll
Okay.
have a cake.
It's
Gotta
time
have
to
it
kill
made.
Dave.
Somebody recognized that I was singing a VeggieTales song.
It's time to kill Dave.
Yes, Pyro, that was a VeggieTales song.
That's a big number.
Cookie.
That does piercing. Boo.
Ew.
That's what the spell does.
Nice. Okay, so I probably misplayed somewhere in there.
Yes.
That's a decent assessment, or a decent assumption,
If you
rather.
had banished the first Link monster, my plays would have ended.
But I mean, you had the option to do something,
Yeah.
which is nice.
So the time thief thing didn't do anything.
But that doesn't mean it won't.
Doesn't mean it won't. I just didn't.
What is the purpose of the Time Thieves?
Well, okay, so you normal summon Time Thief Regulator, tribute it like a la Rescue Rabbit. It summons a copy of Time Thief Winder and Time Thief Beisel Ship from the deck.
Can you get into the plunder patrol from there?
Yeah, I could literally, I could actually, I could hard summon, plunder patrol ship. Dun dun
And
ba
then
ba
he
dee
could
bum.
then he could use that to get the trap.
You can
Okay.
target one exceed one show special summon this card from your. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one time thief card from your deck to your hand except time winder. So the play is time thief regulator, summon winder, summon Beisel, winder effect, add the trap card. Beisel.
Well, okay, so Winder summons himself when you detach an Xyz material while Winder's in your hand. And Beazle ship
No, it says if I know, but it says if this card is normal or special summoned, it was special summoned off the time thief regulator. That's the play.
Oh yeah.
Regulator, summon regulator, tribute regulator, summon winder, summon Beisel, time winder's effect, add the trap. And then you overlay into what, redoer? Well, once per turn.
Redoer, and you have you suck up the top card of their deck, and you have an Infernity Barrier
face down.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
but Redoer is also completely generic, so you can do other plays and summon Redoer, and then use Winder in hand to detach something from Redoer to summon him. So you have Plunder Patrols out, and you do like your Instant Fusion or Summoner Monk, where you would normally go into Dweller, and instead you go into Redoer and search the counter trap. Does that make sense? Because he's generic. So ideal end board would be Redoer, a Plunder Patrol in defense position, the trap set, and the counter trap. So essentially we want to make as many rank 4s as possible. Or have access to as many rank 4s as possible.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out how you get from one to the other.
That's something that we got a lab.
Okay, because ideally you want to end because we're playing it because they have a searchable Infernity Barrier. That's what we want it for. And they also do, the other one is the Time Thief hack also bestows all your Plunder Patrols. They're unaffected by card effects the turn they're played.
Yeah, the monster interrupter.
The monster interrupter. Which makes me feel like we want more Mork.
Dave has joined the Goblin Crew.
Yar, matey.
Unless you do prescribe to the fact that they're trolls and they're trolling the meta, which they're kind of like the mascots for the channel.
True. Also,
I would
can we just
drop Cerberus for it?
Can we also just acknowledge the fact that their field spell is Plunder Patrol Ship Yard? Yard.
Yard. We're making it easy over here.
That's so good.
Quick synchro me hearty.
Yar. Do do deedly dee beedly bee bee dee bee dee dee. All right, now that's gonna be in my head.
Yeah.
Can I just ban him, Ryan, please?
Who?
Yo ho Philly D. Summon.
Who else? Please?
My.
Is this Discord that we're talking about?
That's what it would be. It's yo ho
chat.
Philly D.
Discord.
My black and white cards are summoned for free. That's the.
There you go. Well,
I know he didn't do anything, but
I mean, you don't really have a good reason.
I know.
Yar, me cards do something.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Darn it, Ryan, having morals.
I'm sorry.
What's going on?
Someone isn't giving Kieran a good enough reason to ban him on Discord, so I can't allow it.
Ban who?
Yes.
Oh, we are being discreet here.
We're being discreet.
Understand. Yo
Uh,
Philly dee da dee 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 ba da ba da bee.
But yeah, your cards actually do something, and it's really interesting.
Yeah, finally. It's about time. Your cards do something.
Your cards do something. I can't feel anything. You best start believing in ghost stories.
You're in one.
You're in one.
So taking out the
Yar.
instead of the
The whole
goblin.
time, just pirate puns.
Just quoting Pirates of the Caribbean the whole time I'm playing this deck.
You're in one.
So
You are in the worst Yugi tuber I've ever heard of. Ah, but you have heard of me.
Anyway, Dave.
I need to open Photoshop right now.
But you have heard of me.
With the instant fusion gone, we could play the Zodiac engine if we cut down on like Goblinberg or something.
Now, see, what I'm trying to figure out is how we get. I think the opening play is going to be, like the ideal board is Time Thief, Redoer, the Trap card set, and one of the Plunder Patrols on board.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out how you get there. Yo ho
Giant Ethereum.
They're water fiends. That's an interesting typing.
Yeah. Which is why the one boy is used, because he's a level 4 that special summons himself.
What's the one?
Yo, I'm a pirate.
Remember, guys, with the Phantom Knights exceed rank up, you can still Kali Yuga your opponents.
Proszę.
That's not a terrible idea.
What?
PK Shade Brigandine.
That trap?
Yeah, the trap monster that summons itself.
It's
also really good with Redoer because it gives Redoer an interruption.
Because it's a trap?
Yep, because he takes a opponent's monster and he
Brigadine! The deck. It's actually really clever.
Good idea, Graceful Charity. Maybe you get to be unbanned for one day.
Well, you play 3 of those, right? Dun, 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 dun.
Don't forget your big numbers.
Yeah, I think that looks good. That looks like a deck that you could like play. Like that looks
actually
like something.
does something.
Yeah. For the extra deck, another copy of the rank 4. That card's good. And then Problem Solver. Utopia plus the Lightning, or Utopia double. But Utopia double requires double or nothing, so.
Yes.
I Why don't we have a Skyrim theme for Yu-Gi-Oh yet? Todd
Is Plunder
Todd
Patrol-
Howard would love that. Todd Howard's like,
Works.
I finally figured out how to release Skyrim in Yu-Gi-Oh.
It just worked.
God, Howard. Megaliths that bad, huh? Yes, Doug.
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
It basically at first the thought was, hey, they're ritual monsters that also double as the ritual spell, so it gets rid of that clumsy 2-card combo that every ritual summon inherently is.
It
However,
replaces it with an even clumsier 3-card combo.
True.
Well, no, what happens is half of them summon half of them act as the ritual spell by discarding themselves, and the other half act while they're on the field already ritual summoned. So it basically, you run into this fact where, okay, I'm either
Yep.
pitching the cards from my hand that I needed to summon or needed to use as material to summon, or I need to have already been able to accomplish a summon to then make a summon. And it's like, and then because they don't even have an archetypal ritual spell just in case, that also alienates like pre-prep and things. So it's like Furge.
The best
Yeah.
ritual spell for the deck is either Incantation Celebration or I think it's called, it's like Granite Oath or something.
Although the other thing is, okay, I was actually capable of making a ritual summon, sure, Doug, but then I ran into the problem where once I was actually able to do it, they don't do anything. They're all Blackluster Soldier. They have decent ignition effects, but they just sit on the board and are big number, and that's about it. So it's like, I would rather play a deck that the monsters do something.
Like Plunder Patrol!
Like Plunder Patrol! Yar! Yar! Matey.
Yar! That's the name of the spell, Earth Chant.
What?
That's the ritual spell I was thinking of.
Big
All right,
digits. You getting out of here?
Sort of.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here too.
Sort of. But before I go, I have created something. And you need to check Discord.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Where'd you post it?
Memes. I tagged you.
What's
I
worse, Vanilla
can't
Beatstick deck or
even
Megaliths?
Navigate my
Megaliths.
own Discord.
Well, that's the thing. It's not
There it is.
yours.
Shit.
Your name's on the building.
Because I put it there.
See, Vanilla Beatdown is the much better deck. You can do something like summon First of Dragons.
Far too easy.
What you have heard of me?
Can we replace it with the Plunder Patrol hat?
I mean, maybe when I have some more time, I can do
Forks.
something, or yeah, maybe Forks will do something.
Forks, I have a mission for you. Create a version of that meme, but the first one is the Megalith, and the second one is the Plunder Patrol.
No, man, it's gotta be another YouTuber. It's gotta be the first guy.
Oh, yeah.
Lithium, because we shamelessly stole his deck list and then made it better.
Shamelessly stole it.
We like actually Googled this video.
I mean, Lithium knows how to make functional decks out of literally nothing.
He does,
That's true.
especially Monarchs.
It is Monarch.
Monarch.
Can we see his Megalith deck?
This is probably tier 1, tier
Maybe
2. It's a very, very good card.
Very, very good. He is
This
a very.
is the part where you just watch me lose over and over.
Oh, must be nice.
Must be nice.
I like when he
Yeah.
loses to a better deck. Those always make his. He just kind of like, well, you know, he's just like, he just,
I lost to impermanence. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, we funneled everything into a normal summon. What are you gonna do?
When Lithium says tier 2, he means hottest dumpster fire.
that's the
Tier 0.
That's
Tier
Ricky.
2
That's the
functional
Ricky
deck.
Bobby guide to deck building. If it's not tier
Ah.
1, you're tier 0 or tier last.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Tier 1 and table 500 are your only two.
Your only options.
You're either tier 1 or you're Tulsa Regionals.
Ayo.
You're always dumping on the
Same over
Tulsa Rebo.
Yeah, Sima would be the top one, saying you're without a doubt the worst Yugi.
Yes, it would be Simo. It'd be Simo.
That's true.
You
Good
have
idea,
heard of
you.
me.
But you have heard of me. All right, guys. I think that's time to call it. I'm gonna fiddle with this deck a little more sometime here. Ugh. I need to sit down and actually play with real cards. I always learn decks better that way.
Yeah.
Luckily, most of the deck
That's
is
why I have,
cheap.
it's why I have so many cards of a deck cores that are bad. Because I just like, you know what? I'm just gonna build it and see if I can't beat Jason's True Draco. Nope. Well, I must,
Nope.
nope.
That's kind of the bar that you gotta.
You can, yeah. I have to at least beat True Draco.
Yeah.
Anyway, before I sit here and sing sea shanties,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time to get going. Yo
Sounds like a
ho,
plan.
yo ho, it's life for me.
Play Marincess.
He's
No.
already doing it.
I'm already doing that. I'm bored of it. Makes the same play every time. Make big number. Hope it sticks.
Looks like the main deck cards are $10. The Exceed is 17.
And the set isn't even officially out yet.
So yeah,
Yeah.
they'll probably all go
Those are
down.
pre-release prices, so. Well, I didn't pull a single Plunder Patrol.
It's obnoxious.
Yeah. The poll that we got from our pre-release was a guy got all of the Exceed. He got a playset of the Exceed. He got one of the Synchro, one of the Link, and 2 of the main decks.
Wow.
Plus all the spells and traps.
Must be nice.
So it's not terrible, the pull rate, so shouldn't be too bad.
Should go down.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you gotta make a deck list so people can watch your videos for once, Dave.
What, a Plunder Patrol?
Yeah, make a deck list.
Oh yeah, Ryan.
Nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, once I get play Raid Shadow Legends.
Have you guys heard about this new game, Raid Shadow Legends? Make sure to connect to it using NordVPN. That way, your Audible subscription goes through your loot crate.
Yeah. What are you, JonTron? That's what that sound like.
Yes.
You guys laugh, but if Raid Shadow Legends wanted to sponsor
Oh, you
the
would
channel,
sell out in a second.
apparently they
Fuck
give
yeah.
they dish out a lot of money for that.
They
Yeah,
sure
man.
do.
I heard it's well within the several $1,000s range.
Yeah.
Wow.
Raid Shadow Legends. Look, man. Yu-Gi-Oh's already like,
Basically just Raid Shadow Legends as it is. So
yeah. Like, we can make a themed video about it. Actually, Ancient Warriors. Perfect example. Bad deck
Yeah,
ideas.
you could theme it. You could say this is a great game, and we're gonna make a theme around it, and they're gonna give me lots of money. I mean, don't take no attention to that last part. Really not true.
Yeah, and then it's a staged. I mean, a regular duel between
It's a
generators,
stage duel,
which is between generators, which is a bunch of boss monsters, against a deck that's made up of a bunch of Raid Shadow Legends references.
Yeah, I mean, let's reach out to Raid Shadow Legends. See if they don't mind sponsoring
I'm pretty sure the way
upcoming
I
YouTube.
think the way you get a sponsor from them is you go to the app store and on the comment section just be like, "Yo, want to sponsor me?" with like
That's
all
probably
lowercase, no
accurate.
punctuation.
Yeah.
Just tweet at him.
Just tweet at
There
them.
you go.
Just be like, hey, I got 40K subs on YouTube. Do you want to sponsor me?
They'd be like, "We would have said yes if you had 100."
We would have said yes if you had a market of 5 YouTubers. As long as Raid Shadow Legends gets the views.
Dignity doesn't matter. Sold out for cash.
Yeah,
Dude,
if I could make
here's the thing, Edwin. You can't eat dignity.
That's true. That is true.
you can't eat.
Especially living in New York City. Where
Yeah,
everything's
if I could live off of YouTube, I would. So I would sell out the
you
shit.
could live in like Oklahoma for that.
Hey, that's accurate.
Hey, that's accurate.
You need to be somewhere in the
Dude,
Tulsa
The cost of
regionals
living
area.
is so low.
Ah.
He... Ryan's in the shipyard.
Yarr!
Are we?
I ain't even
Jar.
mad. Not even mad.
Plunder Patrol.
Yarr.
Yard. The shipyard.
Anyway,
Anyway,
It is
guys, it's
time.
way too late. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully next time we'll actually be testing a good deck instead of this awful mega craps.
Mega Craps. We'll actually have the end the title.
Yeah,
Plunder Patrol.
Plunder Patrol. Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends sponsor this video, please.
Sponsor this video coming up. You guys should check it out. Use my link. You get one free epic champion. And
Wow, you got it down. I barely have to give you a script.
It's almost like I've heard it in every YouTube ever.
And 2,000 silver. Don't forget to sign up for our clan. Patrol!
I've been playing this game for years.
Anyway, good night, guys.